Should you deep condition your hair overnight? Well, the short answer is no. Hello guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Yes, I am back with another video, and yeah, I know our background is a little bit different today. You know, when you live in a rented apartment, there could be so much going on. Someone could be playing music, somebody's dog could be barking, so it's really difficult to, you know, make your videos on some days, and today is one of those days. But I'm not about to give up. I'm definitely going to make a video on this topic because it's something I've been wanting to talk about for quite a long time. There's been a lot of, you know, conversations surrounding this particular topic, and I'm really happy that I finally got the time to address it. Deep conditioning is an integral part of hair care. It's really important for you to deep condition your hair every wash day. This is because our hair is prone to dryness and frizziness, so it's a hydrating treatment that allows our hair to be able to retain moisture. It helps to repair, restore, and strengthen our hair. Not only that, deep conditioning also helps to, you know, repair split ends. It also helps with major heat and color damage. So it's something you don't want to skip. It doesn't matter if you have split ends or not. It doesn't matter if you have heat damage or not. I also made a detailed video on deep conditioners and what type of deep conditioners to use. I'm going to link that up in the description because I spoke about a lot of, you know, key information there, and I feel it's going to give you more valuable insight and more understanding on this particular topic. So the big question is, should you deep condition your hair overnight? Well, the short answer is no, and I'm very sure that is not enough to convince you, so I'm going to elaborate on my answer. The hair is made up of 3 layers. We have the cuticles, we have the inner cortex, and then we have the medulla. The cuticles, which is the outer layer of the hair, is made up of dead cells. It also helps to lock in moisture, and it also helps to protect the inner cortex and the medulla. The inner cortex, which is the thickest layer of your hair, is responsible for giving your hair follicles strength, texture, and color. And lastly, the medulla, which is the innermost layer of the follicles and is mostly known to be found in thicker hair types. Deep conditioning overnight leads to something called Hyra Fatigue or moisture imbalance, resulting to weak hair. It causes damages to your hair follicles as a result of swelling and unswelling of your hair follicles. Hyra fatigue happens when excess moisture or water expands into your hair follicles and then enters your inner cortex. Remember I said your inner cortex is the thickest layer of your hair, and it helps to give your hair follicles strength, texture, and color. And in order for water to enter your hair follicles and cause Hyra fatigue, you know that it has to make it past the cuticles, which is the first protective layer of your hair, and make its way into the inner cortex. Another thing you need to know is that people with high porosity are more prone to Hyra fatigue than people with low porosity. You know, in the natural hair community, there are people whose hair easily absorb water, and then there are people whose hair don't easily absorb water. I don't know if you know your hair porosity, but as for me, I have low porosity. So this is your chance to go, you know, find out what your hair porosity is. Because if you have high porosity, you are one of the people who is prone to Hyra fatigue if you dare deep condition your hair overnight. And the reason why I said people with high porosity are more prone to Hyra fatigue than people with low porosity is because your cuticle cells, that is in people with high porosity, their cuticle cells are more distantly spaced. So, you know, there's more space for water to make its way through your follicles into your inner cortex. Now that I've explained what deep conditioning can lead to, I'm also going to talk about the damages that Hyra fatigue can put your hair through. Apart from the fact that Hyra fatigue can make your hair to become weak, it can also cause your hair to tangle, it can cause frizziness to your hair, it can cause dryness. And this dryness is as a result of damage to the cuticles, which impairs the follicle's ability to hold moisture. And earlier in this video, I made mention of the cuticles being in charge of, you know, helping to lock in moisture, and damage to the cuticles can impair the follicle's ability to hold or retain moisture. You see how all this is connected. So I hope with all the points I've given you guys, I've successfully been able to, you know, convince you that deep conditioning overnight is not good for your hair. It's not good for you, it's not good for your well-being, it's not good for the well-being of your hair. I've actually deep conditioned once overnight, and God, I hated it. It was so uncomfortable to sleep. It was earlier on in my journey, and you know, I was also doing research, trying out different things, and I decided to deep condition my hair overnight. In fact, when I woke up the next morning, I hated how my hair smelled. I felt a little bit dizzy, which is why I tried it only once and never tried it again. So I'm telling you today that deep conditioning overnight is not good for you, and it's not good for your hair. So if you're one of those people that usually deep condition her hair overnight, I hope you're going to stop deep conditioning your hair overnight. The only thing you need to do or how long you need to deep condition your hair is for 15 to 30 minutes, and that is enough. You do not need to deep condition your hair overnight. On this channel, I do everything surrounding hair care, be it hairstyling tutorials, hair growth tips. I also create beauty content and lifestyle. So if that sounds like what interests you, please do not forget to hit the subscribe button and turn on the notification bell so that you are notified whenever I put out a new video. Thank you all for staying to the end of my video, and I'll see you guys in the next. Okay, bye.